Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival on Project Eden. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are going to an inner planet. I finally found a pathway into the inner solar system. So basically, I jumped around to, I don't know, 3 or 4 more planets since I last left you guys. We were, I think, in Jarkintis there. That sounds like an alarm clock. That's really weird. And then I jumped, I think, to Kajaga, and then over to Halamos, up to this Mineria, I think, and then to Kagaria, and then I went, I didn't notice when I jumped here that it had opened this path up. I wasn't paying attention. So I jumped over to this Gopal Phi station, and there's actually an abandoned space station that the aliens have infested, and so that sounds like a fun episode that we can do at some other point, but I don't want to do that right now because I want to get some Zascosium. So this will be our very first time going into the inner planets of the solar system. Let's take a look and see what the planet info says. This is a lava planet. What is the gravity? Okay, the gravity's not terrible. It's heavy, but it's not terrible. And we don't really care about the temperature because we've got the heavy suit and all that, so we should be fine temperature-wise. And this has Zascosium. Okay, so that's what we're looking for right there. This is a size 4 planet, so it's medium-sized planet, basically, and difficulty of 4. So, yeah, cool. This is kind of an interesting description. It says, planets are born by the swirling scattered ashes, the legacy of dead exploding stars. Gravity will collect all this messy debris and give it a new form. But a world's amount of rock and dust slowly grinding clumping together will result in an enormous amount of friction, which means heat. This place is just a mere 250 million years old and struggles to radiate all this excess heat into space. The bigger the planet, the longer it takes. In this liquid state, the planet resembles more of a giant cooking pot or lava lamp or a blast furnace. Continents of less dense slag skim the surface while the heavy exotic metals sink into planet's deeper inner. What? Okay. Yet by thermal turning and stirring, some bits of that precious core will again be swept back out in reach of the surface. For those who brave these temperatures, there will be great rewards. Okay. Cool. So it'd be nice to find some gold, but Zask is what we're really after. So, this is 70 astronomical units away. Wow. All right, so we're going to have to, refill our tank here. So that means to get there and back, well, back to where we currently are, we're talking 140 astronomical units. So how much do I have in here? I've got 100, 250, 69. I have 269, so we should be okay. Whoops, we should be okay. So let's fill this back up as full as it'll go. And we still have another 99 in reserve. So we just have to keep an eye on that. Make sure we don't go, do too much with that. We might even just go straight there and then come straight back, because we still have to get from here all the way back to Yeset to get home. So that jump would be, it looks like this planet Halamos here will take us directly back to Temeraris, which is a hub, for our planets, our planetary system there. What's this orange one from Galusa? Or Galuza? Oh, okay, so that one looks like it goes directly to Akram. So what we could do to get home, okay, yeah, this is a better path. So we would jump back here to Kagaria, then we would go back to this system here with the alien station, hop over to, well, we could go to DePaul, and that would take us back to Tazra, or we could go to Galusa. So this is going to be quicker, actually, because this is 14.3 and then 14.6, whereas this is 17.8 and 17. Yeah, so this would actually be the quicker way to go home. So when we come back, I've just got to figure all this out so we don't run out. Of course, we could always land somewhere and get more pentaxa, but I don't really want to have to do that. So we come back to Kagaria. We fly to DePaul, and then jump back to Tazra and then home from there. Okay, we got that part figured out. All right, let's do this. Let's lock this target in and go into the inner planets. This is going to be exciting. Here we go. Right into the sun. And this, of course, is going to open up some more planets for us. So we just have to be careful on lava planets in particular because of the fact that they can have really high gravity. Okay, before we go down there too, let's just kind of take a look and see what's in this system here. Okay, so if that opened up another planet here, a stormy desert that does not have Zascosium. And that opened another outer planet, which we're not really interested in right now. We're feeling hot. Really? Wait a minute. Hold on. This suit can protect us up to 143 degrees. And it's 174 degrees. In space, though? It's not supposed to be hot in space. Well, this is not good. This is not good at all. Holy crap. What do we do? Does this cool us down? Well, even if it does, it's not going to cool us down very much. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. We can't stay here. We cannot stay here. What's this planet? This is a black desert planet. Satora, lava nascent. This has Zascosium. Oh shit. Okay, we gotta get out of here. This should not be happening. This is not astronomically accurate. Because, I mean, space itself, well, maybe it's because we're really close to the sun, I suppose. It doesn't look very cool here either. Oh, this isn't good. We probably should have gone back the way we came. Stormy desert. The planet itself is only 143. And it's 168 degrees Fahrenheit here. Oh shit, what do we do? This whole inner ring is like seriously hot. And we're in heavy armor too. What the hell? How are you supposed to even deal with that? Like get a whole bunch of temperature boosts or something? Alright, yeah, this was not expected at all. So I wonder if these planets are going to be like super hot too. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we would have to go back here and then jump all the way back out of the ring. If we can make it. I guess it's just because we're so close to the sun. I guess it would be hot. Even in space that close to a star. Okay, we got to get the hell out of here, guys. This is not good. Back to here. Lock target. Okay, go, quick. Whew! Okay, so Oh my goodness. How do we deal with that? We can handle up to 143 degrees Fahrenheit. Does that mean we've got to stack a bunch of temperature boosts and not have the EVA boost on at all? Because, I mean, this removes 15 heat protection. But without this, we can't really walk into space. I mean, you know, because then we're gonna have the opposite problem. Shit. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we got to do. Let's go back home. Let's go back home and see what we can do to boost our temperature resistance. I was not expecting that to happen. But the more I think about it, the more it does kind of make sense. Yeah, it's going to be quicker to go to Depol, or however you say that, and then go home from there. Those inner planets, man, holy crap. That's seriously dangerous. Does it tell us... let's look at something here again. If we, let me look at something. So this planet does not have Zask. That's a dead planet. And that planet doesn't have Zask. So none of those do. This, Satora does. See, if we could get down to the planet, we'd be okay. No, we wouldn't. Hold on, that's 212 degrees. Holy crap. Temperature seems to be all messed up on that. It seems to be 177 Fahrenheit on Gurn, but there's no Saskosium. And this sucker is 361 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my goodness. What about the moons? Alright, that moon is 165, but there's no Sath on it, or Saskosium on it. What about this moon here? No Saskosium on that moon either. No Zask on the moon there. What about this one on Satora? Satora, this is a crystalline moon. Okay, that one has Zask, and it's only 114 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that one we could potentially do. Satora itself, though, is 212, but its moon is only 114. I mean, we can handle that one right now. Oh, wow, this is an unexpected challenge. I think it's really actually kind of cool, though, that we got to deal with this. Oh, man. Remember, I'm playing this on the hardest settings, too, so temperature is like maximum difficulty. So this is a big deal here. Whew, okay, so we need a plan of action. What we need to be able to do is we need to be able to warp to Zalar and then immediately warp to Satora and then survive the trip all the way to the moon before we die of heat stroke. Once we get on the moon, we'll be fine, but then of course we have to also do the return trip as well. Alright, so I guess the first order of business, guys, is we've got to go back home and we've got to see what we can do to increase our heat resistance. That's the first order of business here. Ali. Ali. Okay. So, what are we doing? We need to go to Tastra. Let's lock that planet in. That hated place that we hate so much. Yeah, look at my health. We just about bought the farm, and I was like trying to figure out what the hell to do. Because, I mean, usually when you think of space, you think that it's, you know, it's cold, and it is cold. It's really cold, but I guess not when you're close to a star. That does kind of make sense that it wouldn't be. Alright. Well, we'll figure this out. There's got to be a way to make it work. So let's go back home. Okay, guys, we are back home where it's nice and cool. Man, oh man, I was not expecting that to happen. Okay, so we've got to figure out what our options are for temperature resistance. First thing we're going to do, though, is heal up. So we lost a lot of health. So let's get fully healed. And let's chow down on some grub-a-dub here. We'll have a burger and some pizza and some stew and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so, do I have any booster types of thingamadoodles in here? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Got 100 pentaxid in here. I made elemental because we needed it for something. Oh, we've still got a whole bunch of pentaxid in here. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's keep cranking out more pentaxid. We're gonna need a bunch of it. Okay, so I think all of my boosters are in here. Okay, so we've got wait a second. Hold the phone. Oh, I know what I was doing. Got confused there for a second. Put that crap in there. Okay, so let's see. We cannot be wearing an EVA boost in the inner solar system. No way, no how that's going to work. Now, a multi-boost gives us 2 heat protection. Jetpack boost. Let's remove that for both of those for the moment. So do I have an actual temperature boost? I don't. We have another multi-boost. Oxygen tank boost, armor boost, -2 heat protection, and a mobility boost. Okay, so with both of these equipped, we can now handle up to 174 degrees. Which is pretty good, but if we could get a hold of some temperature boosts, that's going to be even better. We need to start thinking about maybe repairing that armor here fairly soon, too. I don't want to repair it, though, until it's almost all the way down, because we have a limited number of repairs. So I wonder if we ought to go see the Polaris, because we're friendly with them now, and just see what they have, you know, for trading. For boosts. Armor boost. Yeah, see, none of that stuff's going to help. What we could do, too, is we've got 3 jetpack boosts. We could sell one of those. I'd like to probably keep 2 of them. We should probably keep the EVA boost with us in case we needed to equip it again. I never really went with the mobility boost because it causes us to consume food faster. Of course, that's not really as big of a deal now that we've got an abundance of food. So I think I'm going to hang on to those. If we're going to want to be able to change out boosts, though, while we're on the warp shuttle, which because it doesn't have a built-in armor locker, we're gonna have to make one. So let's see, capital vessel armor locker. What am I doing? I'm trying to make more of this. Okay, so let's let that refine. And we need to go visit the Polaris. Why is my food going down so quickly, even just sitting in the base? I guess it's just my settings. I don't have any status effects going on, do I? I don't think so. Am I looking in the right place? So, okay, if we're gonna go trade, let's take some stuff with us that we can sell. I don't think we can we sell a lot of monocores? I think we can, but I don't think we get a ton of money from them. I'd like to actually keep those anyway. So there's not really anything in there that I would want to sell. What about in here? Not really anything in there either. It's done already. Okay, let's put that in the warp shuttle. Oh, I guess I have my money in the warp shuttle already, so we're good to go on that. On that front. Let's add some more of this pentaxid too. We do have 72 Zascosium, but there's two things we need to make here. We need to make the Jade Jet, which takes 172, and then I also want to make the Chisel 2, which takes 240. So basically, we need around 450-ish, for probably more like 475-ish to make both of those vessels. So that's kind of what we're shooting for the Zascosium. All right, well, I guess what we'll do, guys, is we're gonna go do some trading with the Polaris and see if they have some temperature boosts for sale. I mean, we're already up to 174, which was better than what we had, you know, when we went up there. But I'd like to have a little bit more of a buffer even than that, because that was like scary hot. Scary hot. Okay, so I'm trying to remember where the trading station for the Polaris is on this planet. That's a shuttle hub. Private outpost, private suite, deluxe resort. I mean, there's the station up in space that we could hit, but I'd like to also trade with them down here too. All of these are just like the resort places, though. Not sure. Maintenance bay? You know, that now that I think about it too, they don't the trading station doesn't actually show up as a little pin on the map. This civil hub, though, might have either itself, or it might actually have what we're looking for. So let's bookmark that. Okay, where is it at? This way. Okay, let's just do a quick Atmo hop. Uh, 6K out, so not too terribly far. And we'll see if they have something to sell, and if they don't, then we'll just go to the space station. Oh, see, now I'm too cold because we took the EVA boost off. Oh, okay, get back down. This is terrible, man. This is terrible. You know, the weird thing about this, too, is my frickin' cabin in this thing is pressurized. So why in the hell are we having these temperature issues in a pressurized cabin? I wonder if it's because of that leak that we have. I mean, we have oxygen in the cabin, And that in the real world would mean it was also pressurized, but I wonder if because we have that, you know, that weird block that has the gap in it. I'm trying to remember if there's any place at the market here that would have boosts. I don't think there is. I want to try something here really quick. Let's do a quick experiment. We are inside of a cockpit here, so we know for sure that is pressurized. Okay, let's just hop up into space really quick and see what happens, because it might be just that warp shuttle doesn't have an enclosed cockpit. Because I got to thinking about that when I was off camera coming back, that, you know, we should have been fine in the shuttle, but that shuttle is not sealed. Even though it's oxygenated, it's not sealed. Oh, wow, okay. And it's the only vessel we have that's warp capable, interplanetary warp capable. Okay, capable. That's a problem. That is a problem. I'm not paying attention here. That's a problem. If you guys didn't see the episode where I spawned this in and, you know, kind of made a couple modifications to it, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Whoop. That's good enough. So this pane right here, you see that? What the hell? Do you see that little gap right there? That block does not fit flush against the side of the ship. It's bugged. And I think that's what's causing us not to be pressurized. I mean, you'd think we wouldn't even be able to oxygenate the place either, but we actually can oxygenate it in all the blocks except for the ones that are in front of here. What if we did this? What if we did a vertical? See? So that sealed it. Wonder why it said the oxygen's being removed, though. Okay. But here again, if we try and put the correct piece on, which is this guy. No, not that guy. This guy. Here. See, it's got the gap there. Because if you look at the frame, right? I'm trying to get it into a better position here so you guys can see this. There. Okay, look at the frame. The far right hand side of the blue frame there. You see that glass pane is not pushed all the way up against there like it's supposed to be. I really should report that. I was going to do it last time and I kind of forgot about it. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. So that's F7, I think, right? Yeah, and I'm gonna report that as a bug. So okay, the only way we're gonna make this work then for now is we're gonna have to just put a flat, you know, this piece on to get that to work. It's gonna look stupid, but what it will do is it will pressurize our cabin. That looks so dumb. What can you do though, right? We need to have a pressurized cabin. Because if our cabin's pressurized, you know, then we don't have to worry about flying close to the sun as long as we stay inside of the cabin. All right, let's test this. That looks stupid. Timer's up already. It sure is, isn't it? Doggone it. All right, well let's hop back up into space and test this. Because then we're fine. I mean, we could go back there right now and just go to that moon, because that moon, we can handle the temperatures on that moon. Nope, it's not working. So there's something else about this cabin that's not sealed. Oh, man, okay. Well, alright, here's the deal. Since this is the only ship that we have right now that's warp capable. Well, aside from the only capital ship that we have right now that's warp capable, I should say. We've got to figure out what's not sealed here. But let's go ahead and go to the Civil Hub anyways and see if they have temperature boosts. We'll do that anyway because it's going to be a good idea. Because then what we might be able to do is put our EVA back on and then, you know, put the temperature boost on and then have that kind of counter the EVA. But we shouldn't have to use the damn EVA with this cabin, though. So we got to figure out why this cabin's not sealed. That's what we've got to do. So that's coming up here in the next episode, guys. Yeah, because I got to thinking, you know, when I was coming back, I'm going, well, what? I should have been fine inside the cabin. And then I figured, well, it's because of the gap in that block, but apparently there's another place that's not sealing this cabin fully. So it might be the stuff that I have on the floor. So we might have to redo this. Now there is another option here too. Let's look at another option real quick. I know we're going over a little bit, but I just finished my let's delete that. That's just something I was messing around with in creative. I just finished my hauler. And that needs to be deleted too. Alright, so I just finished my hauler on the vanilla series. Oh shit, I gotta be level 20 to get this. But it doesn't require any high level ores. It's just basically Sath and Neo. Now this guy does not have a warp core in it though. But we could take the warp core out of the shuttle and just put it in here and fit it in here. And this should have a fully sealed cabin. So I want to bring this in anyway because it's a hauling vessel. It's got mass capacity and you know, lots of lift. That's its whole purpose. So if we can't figure out, you know, why the warp shuttle's not working, then we'll probably spawn this in and probably just replace the warp shuttle with this, and we'll use this as our new capital vessel until we can get the real capital vessel in. But we'll take a look at the warp shuttle and see if we can figure out where it's not sealed. Even if we have to maybe rebuild it just a little bit to get that to work. We park on here? Probably not very well. Oh, yeah, maybe we can. Let's scooch out just a little bit. Yeah, I never noticed that was a problem because our EVA boost, you know, kept us protected from the cold. Alright, let's go see if we can quickly find a dude that'll sell stuff to us. You are not a vendor. I remember I used to loot this case here back in earlier alphas before we got in trouble for doing it. And get stuff. This is the command and control center. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find a vendor here or not. I can't remember if there ever was one. Medical. Alright, you're a vendor. But you don't sell, boosts. But you are a vendor. I think those are just like living quarters, so we're not going to find a vendor in there. This is a constructor that's useless to us because we have to have a container to use as its input. Hey, I'm curious about something though. Can we... Yeah, see, there's no way we can use it because we can't... Oh, you know what? It's good to know there's a repair station here, though, if we have to use it. I think there's one in the Talon village, though, too. You're not a vendor. Okay, let's just go quickly look in here, and if we don't find one in here, then we're just going to have to go somewhere else. I don't think we will, because this is a power station. Yeah, he's not a vendor. Alright, well... what we got to do, guys, is we've got to figure out how to pressurize the cabin on the warp shuttle. That is our objective. Because until we do that, we're going to be in trouble going into space. Because we'll be in trouble without the EVA boost on the outer rings, and we'll be in trouble with the EVA boost on the inner rings. Where the hell did my ship go? I lost it. It's over here. There it is. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Share out the video and leave a comment. Those things do help and I do appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next episode where we're going to possibly have to do a retrofit of the warp shuttle. Guys, take it easy. We'll see you next time. Bye.